What is up, guys? Jates Mathis48 here again with a San Francisco Giants MLB 15 the show on the PS4 franchise episode. And today we're taking on the Brew Crew of Milwaukee, Wisconsin here at beautiful AT&T Park. Partly cloudy day today for a nice game of baseball. The 55-44 NL Central leading Milwaukee Brewers are going to take on the home team. Your 41-57 roller coaster ride so far this year, coming to the trade deadline. San Francisco Giants. Giants are 16 games out of first place of the Los Angeles Dodgers in the NL West, and the Brewers are looking to extend their lead in the NL Central over the Reds, Pirates, Cubs, and Cardinals. So tonight's pitch matchup consists of Jimmy Nelson and Tim Lincecum. 5-10 for Lincecum, 9-4 for Nelson. One pitcher having a stellar year so far. The other one, not so much. Needs to work on it or get his act together. Starting lineup for the Brewers: Carlos Gomez, Gene Skier, Ryan Braun, Aramis Ramirez, Adam Lynn, Scooter Gannett, Jonathan LaCroix, Chris Davis, Jimmy Nelson. That is your 9 tonight for the Brewers. On the mound for the G-Men: Tim Lincecum, 5-10, 19 games started. 3.58 ERA, walked 15, struck out 121, very nice strikeout to walk ratio. So as we get things set here, guys, remember to like the video if you enjoyed any part of this franchise or the series in general. Let's get things started. The league leader in stolen bases, Carlos Gomez, is going to be the first man up for the Brewers today, and he will lead off with a base hit. First pitch at bat, and it's already going for base hit. That is a sign that things are going to get crazy here. Later on in the inning, Ryan Braun up with 2 on, no out, 3-2 count. He walks, bases loaded, top first, 2 out, 1 on, man on third. And Brandon Crawford would make very nice plays, but here's only the first of them as he gets Tim Lincecum out of the jam and out of the inning, only giving up 1 run on 2 hits. Luckily, no errors. Didn't turn anything else worse than it needed to be, so that will get him out of the top half of the first. Bruce Bochy's lineup for tonight's Giants lineup looks as so. Gregor Blanco coming in for Nori Aoki in left field, and the rest of the lineup is the same as always. Pagan, Posey, Pence, Belt coming off that injury, McGee, Pana, Crawford, and Tim Lincecum. So Jimmy Nelson on the mound for the Brewers, as I said before, 9-4, 3.12 ERA, 19 games started, only walked 12 so far. Very nice here from him. Bottom first, Gregor Blanco in for Nori Aoki in the first inning, and the first pitch from Jimmy Nelson won't be taken for a base hit like Carlos Gomez, but instead be taken for a ball, so count runs 1 and 2. Later on in the at-bat, and Blanco is going to pop it out to center field, and that's a medium fly ball, and there's 1 gone here in the bottom half of the first for the San Francisco Giants. So Angel Pagan up leads the team in stolen bases with 9 so far. He would tack on 1 more later in the ball game to make it 10. But as for right now, he takes a first pitch ball high at the letters, and the count runs 1-0. So the 6th pitch of the game for Jimmy Nelson is going to be a slider down the middle of the plate to Angel Pagan, and the count runs 1-1. Now the 1-1 count to Angel Pagan, and he's going to hit it towards Chris Davis's way. Not Crush Davis from Baltimore, but Chris K.H. Davis for the Brewers, and there's 2 gone. Now bottom 2, men on the corners, first and third after a Casey McGee single that brought Hunter Pence from first to third. Joe Panik will bring Hunter Pence from third to home, and this ball game is all tied up at 1 apiece. As you will see the replay, Joe Panik had good wood on it, and Aramis Ramirez put his glove up, but just couldn't get enough going to get the out. So now ball game goes bottom 3 here. Giants, man on second in the form of Gregor Blanco's double with no outs, and Angel Pagan says, whatever you can do, I can do better. Ties the ball game up at 2 apiece, just like Panic did at 1 apiece earlier in the ball game at the bottom of the second. So now top 4, 2-2, 2 on, no out, 2-1 count for Chris Davis, and he's going to take it right center. Pagan is there, doesn't get a good read, and 2 runs will come in to score. 4-2, Brew Crew lead. So Chris Davis, he would finish 3 for 3 on the day. Very nice day for him. Top 4, Lincecum already in trouble, giving up way too many runs and hits at that. So Bruce Bochy and Righetti come out for a mound visit, take Lincecum out in the 4th inning, and that would end his day. Lincecum only going 3 1/3, 4 runs, 10 hits, not a solid outcome by far. Top 5, Yusmeiro Petit. Already struck out the first batter, and let's go 0-1 to number 24 of the Brewers. Can't think of his name right now, but if you guys let me know, post in the comments, greatly appreciated. I really only know the Giants and Athletics lineup, only because I'm a Bay Bridge fan. Excuse me. But on an 0-2 count, Yusmeiro Petit will get him to strike out. 2 straight strikeouts for the Brew Crew and Yusmeiro Petit. His tag team partner, Buster Posey, he would get 2 strikeouts, and then on an 0-1 count, he would get the Brewer batter to just ground out. Here's the second nice play from Brandon Crawford out in the infield, and he would beat Scooter Gennett out by a couple of steps. As you saw there, 10 hits for the Brewers. Top 6, 5-2 Brewers lead. And Yusmeiro Petit still in for good reason. Jonathan LaCroix at the dish for the Brewers. Top 6, and he would ground out to Joe Panik, who would throw on to Brandon Belt, and that would be the second out of the 6th inning. 2-2 count. Top 6, it was actually the first out. 2-2 count now to Chris Davis, 3rd at bat, and he flies out to Angel Pagan for the second out. He would finish 3 for 4, not 3 for 3. Jimmy Nelson up, and he would do as you would expect a pitcher would do every time, or most of the time, as you should. Pitch 1 to him, goes inside 0-1. 0-1 count, fouls off on an 0-2. Petit wants 3 straight fastballs. That's what Posey gives him. And he strikes Jimmy Nelson out on 3 straight. Jimmy Nelson, not a good day at the plate, but a nice day at the mound. Go top 8, 6-3 Brewer lead. Posey's going to field this pop foul ball into foul territory right next to the backstop for the second out of the 8th inning. Chris Davis up. And here's where his one at-bat didn't land him a hit, but more of an error as he takes the 0-1 pitch from Yusmeiro Petit, a little dribbler in front of Buster Posey, who would then proceed to throw on Brandon Belt routinely. But wait a minute. That's not the Buster Posey San Francisco Giants fans know. He throws a throwing error over Brandon Belt, overthrows him actually, and that would be his 2nd error of the year. Doesn't make many mistakes, but when it does, he really does cost us. And since that little fielding error wasn't enough, Buster Posey can't get the glove on that pass ball from Yusmeiro Petit. Chris Davis from 2nd to 3rd. Luckily, he would not come in to score. Bottom 8. 2 outs, no on, 0-1 count to Casey McGee. And Gene Segura could not handle that. So, Scooter Gennett would try and come over, but it was already too late. Casey McGee reaches first base. 6-3 ball game. Bottom 8, 2 out, 1 on. 0-0 count to Joe Panik. Pagan on first. Or not Pagan, McGee on first. And Panik would watch the 0-0 pitch go on the outside of the plate in the strike zone, though, at an 0-1 count. 0-1 count to Joe Panik now. Here it comes from, I believe, Chris Perez on the mound, and he gets Panik to ground out. No RBI this time, luckily for the Brewers, unfortunate for the Giants. Top 9 now, Petit still dealing in the ballgame. 56th pitch of the game for him, and there's the 3rd and final play. The triple crown of shortstop plays here today for Brandon Crawford, and he would do it nicely. Although they're down 6-3, that's one note you can take out of today's ballgame. Now 1 out for Gene Segura here in the top of the 9th inning. 0-1 count from Posey, and Petit is going to be dealt. And on the 0-1, Segura's going to line it to Pence, but Pence gets a very nice jump on the ball in right field, so there's 2 gone. 2 on count, Ryan Braun, and he hits it deep. He hits it right field, but it dies out at the warning track. And that would end the 9th inning for the Brewers. That would end their night at bat. 6-3 still, bottom 9. Nothing changed since about the 5th or 6th inning. And the final play of the game would be a Buster Posey strikeout from K-Train Francisco Rodriguez to end the game. No throwing error from LaCroix there would assure that the Brewers gain another game in the NL Central and assure that they would defeat the San Francisco Giants, who would drop yet another. They're 2 in a row now in the loss column, looking to rebound things tomorrow afternoon when Madison Bumgarner, the stud ace, comes in, tries to close it out. You guys will see the next series, I believe, against the division. I don't know who it is yet, but you guys will see that next time. But as always, I've been your host, JT Mathis48. Hope you guys have enjoyed. As we wrap this video up, remember, if you like the video at any point, remember to hit that like button. Let me know what you think about it. Thumbs up, thumbs down, comment. Just to post, see what I need to do better, what I need to not do. Let me know, guys. I'm really excited. But as always, like, comment, subscribe. Do whatever you feel is necessary, but as always, do it well. I want to thank you guys for 20 subscribers in only 2.5 months. Very nice. Thank you guys very much, and girls alike. As always, I've been your host, JT Mathis48, and I am signing off. I'll see you guys.